I am now creating weekly exclusive content for Patreon, so if you are interested in that, go check out the link down below. And of course, if you want to avoid the random lottery of FIFA points, you want to go straight to the source, buy the players directly, use u7buy.com and use the code TVM at checkout. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to another day of 6 o'clock content. Team of the season kicked off this time yesterday. And it was, I don't know, it wasn't underwhelming. I think there's enough to go round. You know, I think there's two decent looking objective players. We had a good SBC card yesterday. If Icardi is a player that fits your team and the way that you play the game, for me, it just wasn't a player that fit my team. That's the only reason why I didn't do it. I think it's decent value and it's a good card. The thing I was a little bit disappointed by was the lack of anything else in terms of SBCs. Today we've been given 55k packs. We had 100k packs yesterday, so they've gone down a little bit. There's a 50k lightning round there. I'm not going to indulge in that. There's an 8.5% chance of packing a team of the season player, though, to be fair, and only a 7.1% chance of packing one in a rare mega, and a 2.2. So, I mean, to be fair, that's not too bad. I'd love to see the 100k pack percentage. You'd imagine that's quite high, right? 7.5 is less than 1%, but to be fair, you get an awful lot of less than 1% even in like 50k packs normally. So I don't know, a lot of them are going to be low rated EFL, but still, what SBC do we have today? Totssf Watkins is a player that I thought would get a team of the season. So, I mean, that looks like a really good card as well. Looks like a really good card, actually. We've also got a Rare Electrum Players Pack Untradeable, and that's it, which is fine. Totssf Watkins, though. 3-star, 3-star. Which is, I mean, I can live with it, but I'm not happy about it. Right, so instantly, your eyes are drawn to composure. I don't care about that because I don't think composure does an awful lot, especially when you've got good dribbling, ball control, agility, balance, pace, finishing in general. I think that's a very good card. I know a lot of people will be put off by the composure. It does beg the question why EA don't just give him good composure. I'm not saying, like, for instance, I don't know, let's pick a random stat. If he's, I don't know, it's difficult to say. I was going to say, if he's not very good at finishing, don't give him good finishing. And a lot of people would be like, well, if he's not good at something, you can't just give it to him for the sake of it. But, I mean, it is a video game. It's team of the season. These are meant to be super usable, high-end cards. He's 90 rated. He is, I mean, is that the same? He's the same rating as Icardi, right? So, for all intents and purposes, he should be of the same quality, if not better. I do think that card fits the game better because of his agility, his pace. He's 5'11", and of course he's got really good dribbling, ball control, and so on and so forth. His stamina, his strength is insane. Jumping's very good. I just don't understand why. Just give him 80 composure. Just give him 85. It's not really going to break your game, is it? I'm not moaning about it, like I said, because I'm not bothered. I don't think it's a stat that is going to sway me either way. I'm going to complete this, and I'm going to have fun with it. I know I will. Again, shame he's not 4-star, 4-star, but looking at that, I mean, I don't suppose, if it was 86 rated, which is what, 120k, I would be like, oh, it's a shame, it's a bit too expensive, but is it though? Because he's probably the same quality as Icardi. Maybe not quite, but I'm hoping for an 85 or under. 85 and an inform. I think that's okay. It would have been nice. Obviously, it would be nice if it was cheaper. But I don't think that's a bad price. So there is my team for Totssf Watkins. It looks overkill, but it's really not, which is a little bit surprising to me. I mean, I've got a few 83s in there, but still, I thought, well, I'll put Sterling in and I might use Vardy and maybe an inform, and then I can pack it with like 82s, 83s. No, you have to put the odd other 88 rated card. I had to buy Manuel Neuer, 35k. And I think I bought a Kanji for like 3k as well. But everything else I had in the club, most of it is untradeable. And yeah, there we go. I think Sterling is tradable, though. He is tradable. But I packed him yesterday, so it doesn't really feel like I'm spending money on him. But there we go. Totssf Watkins is now part of the club. I'm actually happy to welcome him in as well. I do really like the look of it. It's a shame that it's 3-star, 3-star. It is a shame that his composure isn't higher. But I do think it's a good-looking card. I would like to see what sort of price it comes in at, because I can't quite, for the life of me, remember what an 85 rated team with an inform is. So it's currently coming in at around 80k, which, I mean, to be fair, it's probably more expensive than your average EFL team of the season card. Let me just look at Phillips, who's 92 rated. Give me another player here. Mitrovic is going to be a good one. And, of course, Ben Rama as well. Ben Rama is actually quite a good comparison. So, Calvin Phillips is 1,000,000 coins. He's a 92 rated English EFL CDM. We've got Mitrovic, who's currently coming in at around between 100 130, depending on your platform. So that's an interesting one. I know Mitrovic is higher rated than Ollie Watkins, and he does have 4-star weak foot, but he's got medium work rates. He's stocky, and I mean, let's go over and have a look. We might as well just compare them, and then we can sort of get a better understanding, because people will instantly look at that SBC and go, right, he's untradeable. It's 90k, 80, 90k, or whatever it may be. Is he worth it? If that, honestly, right, if that came out in packs, he'd probably be worth the same thing, because you've got these. I mean, he's the exception, get rid, because he's a really good card. Mitrovic, insane stats everywhere, but does lack the meta feel, if you will. Skill moves, maybe the balance, so on and so forth. 100, 130. Ben Rama maybe lacks a bit of balance, but 4-star composure is really good. Decent finishing across the board, decent passing, really good vision, good sort of stamina, no other physicals to speak of really. Hard to link into a team. You could maybe link him with Mahrez, maybe a couple of others like a Tal or whatever, but quite difficult to fit into a team unless you've got icons. But he's above 100k. This Ollie Watkins card is well below 100k at 80,000, lower if you have the players, and is still a very capable card. And if you give him a sniper, he's a 94 rated centre forward. If you give him an artist, he's a 95 rated cam. Composure is low, sure. 3-star, not ideal. But apart from that, on paper, I think that's a very good card. And I definitely think he's worth 80k. When you compare him to some of the other EFL prices, I genuinely don't understand why people are that upset about it. You can argue he's untradeable. If I don't like him, I can't sell him. You don't get any packs back for him. Sure, but you know what you're getting yourself into before you buy it. So if you don't think it's worth it, just leave it alone. But I don't think that's bad. I genuinely don't think that's too bad. Plus, you can link those two together. I said he's difficult for links, but, you could link those two and get a nice strong link in there. And then branch off in a 4-3-3. Not bad idea, that, actually. I'm having to insert this in the video somewhere because I didn't even think to look at the objectives. I mean, why would I? But yeah, centre-back Laporte objective the day after they dropped the initial objectives. Bit of a strange one, but I ain't complaining. So, what do we have here? Score an outside-of-the-box goal in 2 separate rival matches using La Liga players. I mean, that shouldn't be too difficult, especially if you get a free kick. Assist a goal with a through ball in 3 separate rival matches using defenders. Again, not difficult if you play your fullbacks up as wingers, for example. Just switch them in game. Assist a goal with a cross, oh dear, in 5 separate rival wins using Premier League players. Again, it shouldn't be too difficult. Turam has that. That wasn't too hard to do, really. And then score in 3 separate rival wins using French players with a max 3-star weak foot. Not ideal, but again, not too difficult. And you get a 90 rated Premier League centre-back with some nice links into other players as well. I don't mind that at all. And it's there for 7 days as well, which is really good. I did not expect to see, I'm guessing nothing else, I did not expect to see an objective today. So talking about Ollie Watkins an awful lot, and I'm sure I'll go on to do so in a second because I'm recording this after I finished everything about Ollie Watkins. But yeah, that's a banging objective. That as a free card is going to go into a lot of people's teams, I'm sure. I don't know what that card would look like in game. I would imagine pretty damn good. I mean, let's go take a quick look. So yeah, not bad at all. I mean, he's not the best centre-back in the game, sure. He's only got up by 2 overall from his Team of the Year nominee, but a nice pace boost of 9. Quite modest, I should say, boosts everywhere else. 2 and 1, maybe 3 in physical. Medium work rate is not ideal, but this card is free. Bit of time spent to get it done, sure, but, people wanted stuff to do. This is something to do, and a very capable player at that. If I give him a Sentinel, 95 rated centre-back. If I give him an Anchor, 95. Shadow, 93. But, it depends if you want that pace boost. I think that's a very good card. And with an Anchor on him, I mean, look at the state of the defensive stats. 99 in most things. Decent sprint speed, acceleration is not too bad. If you play a relatively deep line as well, which I'm sure most of you do, I know who you are, yeah, he's not going to feel too slow. And really good physicals across the board. The stamina's fine. That's a very good card. But there we go. That's my opinion on it. I'm glad I've done it. Review won't be out until tomorrow, but if you can hang on till then, I will give you my opinion. I'll be completely honest. If I'm wrong, I'll hold my hands up. But on paper, apart from the composure, I don't really see too much wrong with that. I've had fun with 3-star players in the past, so I will reserve judgment until then. Let me know what you think of the card in the comment section down below. But if you have enjoyed today's video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.